that says she agrees with that. I slide a glance toward Voss. Isn't anyone else in the room going to call out the obvious? I guess you weren't ruthless and unethical enough as his general. Voss's answering smile is almost as menacing as Revan's can get sometimes.
I guess that depends.
But I'm not letting it go. If I'm tying myself to Revan, the Shadowwood, and therefore these people, I damn well need answers. People change? I prod. I guess he's not used to others questioning him twice. He flicks a glance at Revan, who does nothing.
You could say that. I'll tell you the story sometime.
Revan is quiet, clearly lost in his thoughts, until he raises his gaze to Voss.
Anything else?
Voss hesitates, and I know Revan sees it because he drops the lazy posture, straightening. Suddenly, every inch the man who should be leading this group but refuses.
What?
Still, Voss flicks a glance in my direction, and my stomach ties itself in double knots. Not the confusing kind I've been struggling with, thanks to the man to my right, either. This is dread, pure and simple. Voss leans his elbows on the table, gaze intent on me, and now I'm sure of it.
Tabor's body double is going to marry Edelon in 3 days. Only he thinks he's marrying the real queen.
Chapter 33. 3 days. I stand up so fast my chair tips over, hitting the packed earth floor with a loud clatter. I'm too busy floundering to really notice. A long time ago, Pella pushed me into a well. She'd treated me nice, like a friend, for 2 whole days. She probably spent that long only because it took me the first day to stop viewing every kind gesture and word with abject suspicion. But the second day, when I finally relaxed and accepted she was sincere, she shoved me over the edge of the well. I hadn't learned to swim yet, not at that age. Not exactly a skill Oma prioritized. Princesses in Arid don't have reason to swim pretty much ever. I taught myself to swim afterward, but in that moment, I faced death head-on. I remember screaming and thrashing, clawing at the stone walls until my nails shredded and my fingertips were bleeding. And then I was sinking, watching through the murky, stirred-up water as the circle of light that was the top of the well grew smaller and smaller, my lungs burning, and knowing I was going to die in that bottomless pit. This is what that feels like drowning. 3 days. Oma and grandmother's voices telling me all the evil things Edelon has done. 3 days. Revan telling me that Edelon is after my power and the fates of more than my sister and Arid are at stake. Only 3. Every self-accusatory thought I've had about leaving Tabra in the hands of the worst monster in all the lands and seas, all the devourers included. 3 damn days. Revan jumps up at the same time, stepping closer like he's going to do that hands in the hair thing again. And goddess, I want him to, but his touch might undo my control. I'm fine. I snap. Not really. Everything I'd hoped for just got turned on its head. But the need that rises to the top of all the screaming emotions is to try to fix this.
Good,
Revan snaps back.
Because as much as I want to, kissing you again is a bad idea.
My eyes fly wide at the admission in front of the others, and immediately his do too, before his face resumes that harsh mask. But even that image isn't going to distract me from the urgency driving me now. I look him dead in the eyes. I have to go home. Now. Tonight. At my words,